Is it recording?
It's recording. I don't know why we say that every time. Welcome back, BRGR fans. Kelly Cones-Wazorek.
Francisco Serrano. We had some technical difficulties.
Whoever is in this podcast room before us
messes it up.
Every time. Yeah. We have to figure out what you've done, and we have to redo it. It's starting to irk me. Like, I want to make my own podcast room because you're irking me.
Yes.
And I'm not a Mac user, so whatever.
I just stopped using fax machines, so I'm not even... I don't even know that I
still got my bag phone or my brick phone at home.
You really?
Yeah.
So I'm a huge fan.
This is really off topic, but whatever.
I'm a huge fan of the movie Wall Street. They were talking about that phone. Mm-hmm. It cost $30,000, and it was 3 feet long. It was crazy. Weighed 2 pounds.
When you're married to a Polak, he saves everything. And we had, this is a true story. So
we're all sideways fast, guys.
We're so sideways fast. This is supposed to be the Maryland recap show and the preview for Minnesota. But
side John and his hoarding.
Yeah, yeah. It's a really tough place to be when you're me because I'm Italian and Italians throw shit out. Like, we throw everything away and Polacks save everything. But anyway, we had a trivia night at church and we went as Risky Quizness for Risky Business. I like that. So John's like, hold on.
Did he go in his underwear?
I'm going to go as Tom Cruise. No, but as business Tom Cruise in the tweed jacket.
Yes.
Walked upstairs to the shop and pulled down his brick phone. And I'm like, I can't relate to this.
It was either $13,000 or $31,000.
Literally have a picture of it. He sold his brick phone as part of his costume.
That's awesome. I wanted one so bad. They came out in like 84, 85?
I was 1 year old in 84. Let's just focus on that. And John was 10. So I'm just saying, in 84, I was 1. So I'm laughing at the fact that he walked upstairs to the shop and he's like, hold on, I can totally wrap up this costume.
That is hilarious. Anyway, great costume, though. I like it.
Great costume. All right, we're wrapping up for Maryland. Holy ever-loving fuck do we have a lot to talk about this week. First, before we start, I do want to say thank you so much to the Husker Army podcast for having us on. So much fun. Your phone dropped off. But we had the best conversation with them. Oh my God. And I love, Kenny Cheatham, loved watching him.
Yeah.
Brian, everybody was so great. That was such a fun time. So we can't wait to have you guys on. I talked to you about, so we're thinking maybe the recap of Iowa, but I'll follow up with you guys. But we had such a great conversation. We meshed so well, so similar in how we talk, but, where they kind of focus on stats and, plays and that kind of stuff. And that's why ours is so different. Ours is a fan therapy podcast because the stress and the trauma that you're feeling, the highs and the lows and the roller coaster that you're feeling we feel them too. And that's what we want to talk about. We're not trying to bury that shit. We want to be able to talk about it. That's what therapy is for.
Right.
So we want to be able to talk about it. But we had the best time on that show. If you guys haven't had a chance, go watch it. It's so much fun. I could have talked to them all day. Legitimately. Movie quotes. I just let my Italian cussing fly. We had such a great time. So thank you guys so much for having us on. Go check out the episode. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe to BRGR on Instagram, on YouTube, Facebook, your favorite platforms. That's how we continue to grow. There's lots of things that we want to do with this show, but it all starts with you. So please like and subscribe.
Yes, please.
We would really appreciate it. All right, let's get into it.
What a game.
I think I literally said, at least at 10 points, and I think I even texted you this, I do not have enough Xanax for this game because the lead changes, the number of lead changes that happened, the amount of times we gave a massive lead away, Rheola's interceptions, fuck me, this was so stressful.
But again, had it been a different year, we would have lost that game.
A different year, a different coach, we lose that game. And we have said that every week.
And they're learning to lose. Excuse me, they're learning to win. But that second and third quarter, though, you got to wake up, guys. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
I'm an armchair quarterback, but we are falling asleep in the middle of the game.
Which is interesting because it didn't happen the week previous.
No. Cincinnati didn't happen there.
No. Michigan. It's
3 games.
Yeah, it was weird. It was really, really weird. And I got to that point where I'm like, I'm going to go do something else because I can't fucking watch this anymore. I can't stand to watch my team lose. It hurt. Like, it hurts. It hurts me.
When did you think to yourself, because I'll tell you when I did, we're going to lose this fucking game. We're going to lose this fucking game.
When I texted you. When did I text you?
I was like...
When was that?
I was like, we're going to lose this fucking game.
We're going to lose... So, okay, Saturday, 4:15, you texted me and said, team looks good. We need to put more pressure on the quarterback. And I said, their quarterback has had plenty of time in the pocket. Rhule hasn't had much help. And then all of a sudden, it's just a giant fuck from you.
It was after the interception.
It was after the interception. So this is at 5 o'clock. And I said, dude, the defense has made 0 adjustments. They're continuing to play zone defense. Their quarterback has way too much time in the pocket. Zero pressure. And then again... And then we got another interception, and you said, do we bench this fucker?
I don't mean that, Dylan. I was so frustrated.
So I think at that point, and that was when I stopped responding. So I think at the point that it was probably the second INT that I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this.
With 47 seconds left, or 37 seconds left. When their quarterback threw an intentional grounding.
Yes! God, what a gift.
The guy at the top
I know.
of the screen.
Yeah, the guy at the top of the screen.
He was wide open.
And we talked about this in the Husker Army podcast too. Like, he was wide. And thank God for our defense putting pressure on that side.
Because he never looked that way.
Because he never looked that way. And so the ball just naturally, like, thank God that happened with our defense. And I honestly, and I said this, I think that was the first true time that we saw pressure from our defense all game. And that was fourth quarter.
It was at the right time with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, that was fourth quarter.
That would have given them a touchdown.
Yeah.
That would have won the game.
Yeah, 100%.
And
he was, and you could even see it in the replay. He was just sitting there going,
our sideline and the fans
he
above
had
them.
time all day.
Man.
But thank God, that was truly the first time that we saw true pressure. And the interesting is, I think we had one sack. Yes, and Wright, he comes up every game for me. Wright had 9 solo tackles, which is interesting because it didn't feel like that at all. But we had 1 sack.
We're going to need that because Minnesota's a throwing team. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
They're not a running team.
And it's interesting. Again, we win this 34-31. Another 1-score win.
Yeah. Before, we couldn't win them.
Now, we couldn't win. And I think we just have to get used to... You know, it was stressful the other way because we would hope and we'd hope and we'd hope and we'd hope and we'd lose it.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's stressful this way that we hope and we hope and we hope and we hope and we're, God, fuck, this is so much anxiety and we win.
Because we have not bought in to the fact that they can win these games.
And that's what I think the difference is we have the weapons and we have the ability to win this. Mm-hmm. We just have to stop making the stupid mistakes that put us in the position for it to be this close. Because, again, we could be 6-0 right now. That Michigan game was 100% winnable. 100% winnable.
It's rare that a Husker-led team, no matter who's at quarterback, can win when 3 interceptions have been thrown.
That's the biggest... Like, what does that tell you about... It kind of reminds me of the Husker volleyball team. When we played... was it Penn State? Earlier this year? No, Pitt. When we played Pitt, and they were up 2-0, and we had a full reverse sweep and won the back 3. That tells you how deep our bench was and the weapons that we have on the team. And that's exactly how I feel about this football team. That Rhule can. He was 20 of 2020. He was 20 of 29.
And that's the thing. He's doing. The majority of the time he's doing the right thing.
Yeah, it's not like his completion percentage was off. Like, he's 20 of 29. But with 3 INTs, you can still come
back for a touchdown.
Yeah, and you can still come back and win that game. Yeah. And that tells me that we have the depth, we have the weapons. The guys are buying in. They love each other. They want to play each other. The coaching is in place. We just have some boneheaded plays.
Lindenmeyer.
Fuck that!
Me week in and week out.
That catch. Holy shit. I have that listed here. The Luke catch.
And then
his wherewithal right there
he had 2 feet in.
He had 2 feet. He just needs one. He had 2.
At the before Rhule threw the touchdown to Key.
Yeah.
That one in the middle. Had it been just a hair lower, Lindemeyer would have caught it. He has become that guy that is really, I feel, gelling everything together, because if the running game's not working, which it is, Emmett's kicking fucking ass.
Yeah.
Wide receivers are kicking ass. Lindemeyer is just that breath of fresh air. Hell, Harburg had a great catch. But Lindemeyer right now, I feel, is one step above at the moment.
Yeah.
And that other tight end kid, he's going to transfer out. He's going to get in the portal.
Yeah. But I mean, so many things to talk about. I think they had, similar to the previous week against Michigan State, Michigan State went in with, they had 21 unanswered points.
Yep.
This game, they had 17 unanswered points.
Yeah.
So, still critical mass issue there.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of points.
And thank God we took points earlier in the game when we could get them to recover from that. We still didn't. That first drive, he still went for it on 4th and... That wasn't even 4th and 1. It was 4th and 4.
Yeah. Over 4th and 3.
It was further back. Fuck!
I get what you're wanting to do.
Look, and both teams...
can't do that right now.
Both teams, Nebraska was 0-1 on 4th down, and Maryland was 0-2 on 4th down. Yeah. You don't have that yet. No. Stop doing that.
Stop.
Take the fucking 3 points, because it could have been a 6-point game.
But also, momentum. You don't know where that 3... Had we piled on the points, they wouldn't have been in the game.
They wouldn't have been in the game.
That's how momentum works.
That's how momentum works, is you're making them feel like it's an insurmountable task.
And they stop.
And thank God our players didn't feel like they had an insurmountable task in front of them.
Right.
But had you had 3 more points on the board, instead of doing that on 4th and 4 or 4th and 3, that feels like an entirely different swing.
Was it a sack on that play?
Yeah, that was the one sack.
With the way that Emmett Johnson's playing, hand the fucking ball off. The guy ran for 184.
And that's and we're now into that player coach spotlight. Emmett Johnson is my player of the game, like without question. I know that Dane Key had the clutch winning one-handed grab touchdown,
the team on his back.
But he put the team on his back. That motherfucker in the face, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. I don't mean that in a bad way.
Hold on. Well, there is a positive way to say motherfucker, I guess.
Motherfucker?
I call my friends out. Hey, motherfucker. Yeah.
No, you're putting. It's the emphasis on the wrong word. It's on the wrong syllable.
She caught it. Okay.
Yeah.
She's awake today.
Yeah, I knew it. That motherfucker literally looked at the position that Rhule was in, and maybe a little bit of where the line was at.
Yep.
And said, "Give me the fucking ball. Give me the fucking ball. I will do it."
He was great yardage pretty much on every carry. And that one for 50 yards where he broke through a few defenders.
Who did that remind you of?
Pork chop.
No.
Amir?
It reminds me of Amir against McNeese State.
Yeah.
He has kind of a little bit of the stature of Pork Chop, of Corey Ross, but that specific play
when Amir
reminded me of Amir.
That first down to keep the game going, to have a chance to win.
And that was Amir putting the team on his back to say, we are not losing this fucking game to McNeese State.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I felt Emmett Johnson played.
Yeah.
And this team this week, they feel like they're playing for Emmett Johnson because we're going to Minnesota, and that's Emmett's hometown. Like he's a Minnesota guy.
Is that where that Lincoln kid went to as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted him to work out.
I did too. So the team really feels like they're playing for Emmett Johnson this week too, and rightfully so. Like he played for the team this week, and that's what I love. Is I felt like in previous teams past, not anything against the players, but I think it's. Sorry to bring that dude up. Coaching again. It felt what's in it for me instead of what's in it for we.
Well, the fact that Coach Rhule had that they were already in the locker room, had them come out to high five the fans, to thank the fans. You can't beat that.
You can't beat that. And that is acknowledging this is truly the best, and this is a hill I will fucking die on. I do not care what anyone else says about their fan base, Nebraska fans are the best fans in the country.
Agreed.
Without question.
Agreed.
We travel well. We are polite. We're not rude. We want a good game. We applaud for teams when they leave the field. We are sympathetic to injuries. Like, whatever it is, Nebraska fans are the best fans in the country. And the fact that Rhule had the players come back out and acknowledge the fans that were there is a testament to that. And an even further testament is, yet again, in another game, similar to like Colorado, the fan involvement was a critical piece. It made it did. Because Maryland's student section was thinner. They were on fall break.
Oh, gotcha.
So Rhule even said it felt a little bit like a home game, and it felt like, when we got down to that end of the field, it felt almost like kismet that we were going to score because it was such a difference in the game. And I think, and the same thing with the Cincinnati game. That was incredibly loud.
They're ranked ahead of us by one
By
slot.
one, which is,
We beat them.
I can't even get into
I'll
this.
tell you something funny about watching the game. So my buddy had a housewarming party. We're there. He's got a beautiful barn dominium in the middle of nowhere, Nebraska. And his TV is running 90 seconds. I noticed. His
delay?
TV is running 90 seconds behind
your phone, your ESPN app?
my iPad.
Oh.
Because I have YouTube TV.
Yeah.
I realized that. I'm like, wait a minute. How come this isn't matching up? The first big play that happened, I'm standing up and cheering, and everyone's just kind of looking at me. And then it happened about a minute later. They started getting pissed at me, so I had to be on a DL because
that happened to be. So we were at like family pumpkin carving and whatever, but it was a Husker watch party too, and so I am getting
notifications.
I'm getting the notifications on ESPN before it happens because the TV is on a delay, and so everybody's like, "Fuck, are we gonna make this kick? Are we gonna?" I'm like, "It's 3 points, guys. It's fine. It's 3 points." They're like, "What?" And then I did it again, and they're like, "Spoiler alert!" And I'm like, "Fucking ESPN, man! Like, you guys are behind." And they were giving me shit too, so it's fine.
My YouTube TV was ahead, so there were guys who were just as emphatic as I am. So all of a sudden, I've got 3 or 4 people behind me watching my iPad.
It's like you're at a wedding, and you're the guy that's hiding in the closet watching the game and not at the wedding.
Don't react.
Yeah.
So whenever, like when they threw when we got a few key plays, we're all like this, yes, yes, yes. And then we're cheering with everyone when it happened. But it was hilarious.
I love that. Okay, other player spotlight. It's so funny. Nizea. I was going to say Nizea, Dane Key, who had that clutch one. Like, did you hear what Rhule said in the presser? He goes, "Dude, I blacked out."
Oh, I did see
He
that.
blacked out. He goes,
wow.
He goes, "I threw it up." And he goes, "I don't even know what happened. I just saw a hand reach up for it."
Like the hand of God.
Literally. And it was Dane, and he just like one-handed pulled it in because I blacked out.
You could also say Rhule. What about that? His stats were good.
His stats were great.
But what about that play he made when he was falling?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
That was crazy.
I know. Well, and even his... is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Is that the one?
That was the one to Luke.
Okay.
That was the play. That was the throw to Luke.
Now, there were some bullshit, unsportsmanlike calls that should have been called even further on Maryland. They played a dirty game.
Well, and I disagreed with. I thought that hit on Rhule after he was already limping off the field.
3 minutes after the play was done.
And
it was so late.
He should not have his that penalty was light in my opinion. In my opinion.
Agreed.
So I don't know. It's tough because I felt like we had some really, like, everyone was critical mass.
I think this was
But Emmett is the most impactful.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But again, I also want to make sure that we're missing some of those, our D line and some of our backers because they came in clutch when we needed them.
Yeah.
I still don't like the fact that we had the number 1 pass defense in the country and just poked holes through it.
They, at Maryland, when I say they, had the most interceptions going into this game. So,
and again, they're playing with a true freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
And that I'm like, a true freshman quarterback figures out how to poke holes through our number 1 pass defense. So that was really, really frustrating to me.
The thing is, though, he's a runner.
Yeah.
When you have that, it's like Lamar Jackson.
He had way too much time in that pocket.
When you have that double threat,
yeah,
people don't know how to defend you. That's what I'm noticing.
Whoa. No. Are we still recording?
I don't know. Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, that was weird. I hope it... I don't know if that stopped during the middle of that, but we're still recording, so we'll figure it out, I guess.
Okay, that was weird.
That was weird. It's never done that before.
That volume was off. Is that good or bad? You see that? On the left?
No.
Okay. Because we have mics. I bet.
Yeah.
This is a top quality show run by two top quality IT people.
Let me put this out there because I said this on the Husker Army podcast. I will officially take applications for a production intern.
Oh, agreed. 100%.
For a production intern. Now, which is what I did.
I'll pay you in food.
Yeah. Which is what I did out of college. My degree is in broadcast journalism, and I did production in television news, and that's how I got into it. But you and I also have full-time jobs, and I think it would be really great to have some sort of production intern that is looking to do stuff like this, because we could use graphics. We could use, and granted, I'm doing all of the graphics right now.
Yeah.
We could use someone
top-notch job.
Thank you. We could use someone that's pulling video clips.
Yes.
That is doing intro music and outro music for us. Like,
ooh.
Or I would love a production intern. So maybe I'll do a post about that we would like to take on a production intern.
If we start getting music, I'm going to dress like an all-star wrestler and like the smoke and the robe. Maybe carry a belt in. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. I got off topic.
What are we going to call you? Like El Chupacabra? Like
that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Oh my God, that'd be funny.
Well, you are looking more brown today.
I am. I've been golfing, man. It's now the season's almost over.
Yeah, but I'm looking more white today, so it all works out. It's all right. El Chupacabra in the house.
I would die of laughter. That'd be hilarious.
I'm gonna text Katie that.
That would be hilarious. That is
all right.
funny.
I don't think we had any fan mentions for this week.
No.
But a lot of the same sentiments of, what the fuck? Why do we suck?
I was talking to my friend Kevin yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I call this team the Cardiac Kids. It's not their fault. It's we, unfortunately, when we talk about how we had to be happy with just being 500 last year, qualifying for a bowl.
Yeah.
Right now, we have to be happy with the fact that, yes, although we're experiencing the same kind of stress during the game,
it's going the other direction.
Yes. And tomorrow will be huge.
If nothing else makes you feel more alive, it is Husker football.
Now, this is the thing.
Like, that's how you know that your ticker is working. Like,
this is the thing, though. We were 5-1 last year.
Yeah.
It
and then
wasn't until the last game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
And we'll see. And again, it's a Friday night game, so they've had a short week where they had to travel. So Sunday they're tired. They've got to travel again probably today. And so we've got a short week. So I really hope that they rebound well. We'll get into that when we talk about next week. Let's quickly go to our Big Ten Chaos Report, because holy ever-loving fuck, there was so much shit that happened.
What was the biggest news?
Penn State.
I didn't see it coming.
I didn't see that coming at all. Granted, the two losses that they have. So Penn State, if you missed it, Penn State lost to Northwestern, which Northwestern and UCLA, the worst two teams in the conference.
UCLA, though, is on a rebound.
UCLA is on a rebound right now.
OC.
I can't like Neuheisel because he's the son of Rick Neuheisel.
He looks just like his dad.
He looks exactly like his dad. But Rick Neuheisel used to coach Colorado, and that's all I have to say to that.
He's a pretty good coach. Yeah.
Still from Colorado. Anyway, another hill I'm going to die on. That's another hill I'm going to die on. So Penn State lost to Northwestern. Again, nail biter at the end of the game. So his two losses, not great.
No.
They're not great, but you're also talking about a guy that has an extremely high winning record.
72%.
72% win record. He has been in contention for the national championship. It just blows my mind, and I feel like they maybe just Pelini'd themselves a little bit, or Solic'd themselves a little bit. Can you process, like, this is when everything happened. We fired our 9-win coach in Solich. We fired our 9-win coach in Pelini, and
That's what I tweeted when I saw the news.
Penn State, sometimes what you wish... What you wish for isn't as good as you thought it would be. And that's just, the grass isn't always greener. No! And take that from Husker fans. We will tell you, we go from Solich playing for a national championship in 2001. Solich is fired. We hire Callahan. That is a fucking disaster.
Let's put this into context. Callahan came in with this new energy, West Coast offense. We went from consistently winning 9, 10 national championships to getting beat by 30, 40, 50. When Kansas beat us by 40 that first year, it can come crashing down on you.
It comes crashing down, and that was Callahan's fault, truthfully, because you're not coming in with a West Coast offense when we've been a run option offense, and we don't have the personnel for that.
Right.
And then you set the program back 5 years. He's not even here fucking 5 years. Then he's fired. Then we got Pelini. And you know what I mean? It just started this barrage of... And I don't wish that on Penn State fans. Like, you guys just don't know.
Be careful what you wish
don't
for.
know. And it's...
Alabama. You get rid of a Nick Saban, which they did.
Which he retired.
He retired.
Yes. He retired. But
they didn't get rid of. He left.
Yeah.
Now... You're in the conversation, but you're kind of not in the conversation.
You're not in the conversation anymore.
People don't fear you.
People don't fear you
Clemson.
anymore. Yeah.
I don't know what happened
with Dabo,
but that mystique is gone.
Yeah.
That allure is gone.
Yeah.
Things can change on a dime.
They can. And look at Mizzou's rise in the SEC.
Yeah.
When they moved over from the Big 12 into the SEC, everybody's like, this is a fucking joke. Mm-hmm. And now here they are. They're making their rise. I don't even know. I think they're maybe 15th this week.
Yeah.
But the point is, that is not a firing I saw happen, because he has had proven success at Penn State. And here's what I'm going to say. I'm calling it now. What is today? Today is October 16th. Penn State said that they are not making a decision mid-season. They're going to do it at the end of the year. Matt Rhule is not leaving.
No.
If he leaves, I will wear a Colorado shirt on that show. Okay?
And an Iowa hat. Double down.
Okay. I'll double down on that. He's not leaving.
No.
And let me tell you why.
No.
It doesn't make any logistical sense, even just on paper. Penn State is not rebuilding. They're trying to grow. Matt Rhule is a rebuilding coach, right? He rebuilds programs to success. Penn State isn't needing to rebuild. They are wanting to elevate. And those are two totally different fucking things. And on top of that, if you're going to go from a coach that has a 10-2 record or an 11-1 record, whatever it is, you're not going to hire a fucking coach. I don't give a shit that it's his alma mater. You're not going to hire, and he's friends with the AD. You're not going to hire a coach that was 5-7, that was 6-6, and he doesn't have that track record.
He doesn't have a big win yet.
His best records, he didn't have a great record at Carolina. His best records aren't any better, even from Baylor, aren't any better than what Penn State has now. It doesn't make any logistical sense. That's not even a lateral move for Penn State, in my opinion. And this is no shade to Coach Rhule, because I think he's a phenomenal coach.
We're just not there yet.
We're not there yet. So for Penn State to go from up here, they're actually not even doing a lateral move with Rhule. It's a step down. At the moment, yep. Right? This is not against Rhule, right? He's a great coach. I think he's amazing.
Hasn't done it.
He is not. He's not an elevated coach. Mm-hmm. He's a rebuilding coach. It makes no logistical sense.
3-4 years.
What so fucking?
This will be a different conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Today, now, what will happen is this: if I'm Rhule and I'm his agent,
I'm asking for more money.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, I'm asking for more money.
Do you see who wants me?
Yeah.
And what are we gonna say now?
Right. Which is, I thought it was important. I really liked what Dylan did. Dylan put it on his stories, and he said, this is the head coach of Nebraska.
Yep.
He's not going anywhere. This is my dog. And Rhule basically posted the same thing. And now today, we have recruits saying, thanks to all the coaches that are reaching out to me regarding Matt Rhule and the Penn State situation, his name coming up, I'm not going anywhere. Rhule is my guy. I am staying here at Nebraska because he is staying at Nebraska, which means that he is taking the time to call recruits and say, It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything is fine, which is a stark fucking difference from Scott Frost.
Oh, God. Yeah.
It's just, it doesn't make any logistical sense. It doesn't. Just because he's a Penn State alum and he's friends with the athletic director,
right.
and that's where he's from and whatever, logistically, if I'm Penn State and I'm looking to elevate my program...
You need that guy from Indiana.
You need Signetti.
The kid from Miami. Someone who's...
Signetti took Indiana in the span of...
Do you know that they don't have any 4 or 5 stars?
2 years? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
He's
coaching.
an elevated... That's
it's
all coaching.
They have no 4 stars, they have no 5 stars. It's all 3 stars.
Yes. You take something like a Signetti. That makes way more sense. That team is probably going to be playing for... In the college football playoff.
I watched them play the other day.
They're good. And that's what I'm saying. That is a hire that makes way more sense than Matt Rhule does.
And they can steal him because they have more money than Indiana.
Right. And it's just...
Now, it will say a lot to me. At the end of the day, we may love where we're at. Money's going to come and go. If he stays in Indiana... He's got a certain level of character that I will respect. You should go where it's what's going to make you happy, what's going to make most sense for you and your family.
Yeah.
But by staying, it would say a lot in terms of what he thinks of the program,
the character,
kids, the direction. Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah, and that's why I appreciated Rhule's statements too. Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to make sure that my girls get into their volleyball programs that they want to play in. And my wife has a business here, and we love it here. And
he just moved his parents up here.
Yeah, and he just, like, it doesn't make any sense. It's a coaching step down. It's not a lateral move, and it's certainly not a step up from what they had. It doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. So everybody can shut the fuck up about it. I don't want to talk about it again. I don't like the pressure for the players or them wondering what's going on. So I hope that he has managed that with his team.
Oh, yeah.
Because especially when they have a short week, he doesn't need the drama. So I need everybody to shut the fuck up about it.
Shut the fuck up.
Especially the national media. Who's the one guy from CBS? Shut the fuck up. You don't know anything about what you're talking about.
You know who really pisses me off week in and week out, year in and year out? Feinbaum.
Oh,
that pencil neck bald motherfucker really pisses me off. Oh my God, he was talking shit about Rhule and...
Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, going back... So we'll keep going through the Big Ten, but like you mentioned, Indiana game day was at the Indiana-Oregon game.
And they looked so good.
Indiana looked really good.
Oregon
number 7, and Oregon's not a joke. Oregon was number 3, and Indiana just...
Oregon is the real deal.
Scary.
That was not a fluke game.
No.
They're not a fluke team.
No.
That was a solid... The Huskers need a victory like that.
Yeah.
Against a solid team.
Away. I want to be clear. Maryland is a good team.
Yeah.
That was not a bad team.
No.
That was not playing a Michigan State, in my opinion. That wasn't playing...
They got killed.
I know they did. That wasn't playing an HCU. That was a good Maryland team.
And every week... That Cincinnati win is looking
better and better, for sure. Okay, so then the other games that were on the docket, we had USC and Michigan, and USC beat the living shit out of Michigan, and they looked good, and that scares me for our week coming up.
We have UCLA week before, USC the week after. Mm-hmm. That is going to be a stretch.
And UCLA is on the road.
They are. And those kids are believing right now. Same team that was getting beat. Same team that was
literally was last in the Big Ten, and then they had those 2 major wins.
And the power of belief is real, whether it's business, sports, yourself, whatever. Those kids believe right now.
Yeah, and what you speak goes into existence.
Our kids are believing now.
Yeah,
they're starting. I feel that this year has been important so far.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, it's Thursday. When we're doing this show.
Keep in mind, this is a Friday. This is a Friday game this week, guys.
Tomorrow is important, not just because we need the win. You need every win. This is where the wheels fell off last year.
And we haven't beat Minnesota.
No, and
for 5 years.
PJ Fleck, PJ Blick.
I'll get into that. We'll get into that.
He did something important a few years ago that I respected. Minnesota has never been a powerhouse juggernaut. I'm going to beat you, but they've had solid wins. One important
thing... That's like Iowa. Iowa hasn't done shit.
Well,
but they have.
Iowa never has. But PJ did one important thing. I couldn't stand that row the boat. Then I looked into it. It's not about a stupid boat. It's about everyone. The same goal, same direction. Yeah. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And he has that power.
Yeah.
To get those kids behind him.
I don't care.
So.
I don't care. Why did you just give them a pot? Like no.
No, it's tomorrow. You want to talk about a trap game? Tomorrow it's got all the writings.
I know.
We have to be bigger, stronger, better.
Yes. Okay. Let's finish up in the Big Ten real quick. The other game that I want to talk about is Iowa and Wisconsin because that was gross.
That was a beatdown.
Where did fucking Wisconsin go? Because they are not the Wisconsin of old.
Like I told you a few weeks ago, I was in Wisconsin a few weeks ago. Don't be surprised.
But did they blank them? Did they blank them in that game?
They did.
Yeah. Blank 37-0.
And
Iowa's not great.
They're not.
I just think that Wisconsin is really bad.
But see, it goes to what you and I talk about week in and week out when it comes to the Big Ten. You need a strong line on both sides.
Yeah.
They don't have that.
Well, and again, proof to Penn State, shit can change on a dime. Look at Wisconsin. It's no longer the Wisconsin that we know.
I wish we played them this year.
I know. Also, UCLA Sparty. UCLA pulled that one out of nowhere, but again, Sparty's not that great. And then, of course, who we're playing this week, Minnesota, Purdue, and Minnesota. They didn't. Just by a touchdown.
Okay.
So Purdue lost that one, but that means that Minnesota is also coming off a win.
Oh yeah. What's their record?
Huh?
What's Minnesota's record?
I believe they're 5-1.
Really?
Same as us.
That would surprise me.
No, I'm sorry. They're 4-2.
Okay.
So they're 4-2. We're 5-1.
Okay.
So interesting matchup. All right, let's go into tomorrow's game preview. The first thing I'm going to say is, fuck PJ Fleck.
I knew you were going to say that.
Biggest fucking tool on the planet. And I want to make sure to get in a few jokes about PJ Fleck because it's Minnesota Hate Week.
It is.
PJ Fleck carpets his bathroom.
And this is a realtor talking.
And that's gross. So let's just think about what's on the carpet in a bathroom floor.
That's hilarious.
That's all I'm going to say. I could come up with 1 million of these.
To me,
PJ Fleck eats the corn top end. PJ Fleck has to wear slip-on tennis shoes.
Those Skechers?
I don't know.
Aren't
Skechers like for 80-year-old men?
I don't know.
But whatever. The point is he can't tie his own shoes. I got 1 million of these. I could keep going.
That's funny. He's not a likable guy.
No.
But I don't like many coaches and or teams that have beat us consistently, and they're one of them.
I know, and I don't like that. I also really don't fucking like that we're wearing all whites. And they're called the surrender whites for a reason. The team asked to wear them, and they were flat out told, you better not fucking lose.
Okay.
They are the surrender whites.
I did not realize that the team asked for it.
The team asked for it.
That's what we need. I did not realize that.
Yeah. I don't care. But to me, it's still the juju. I don't like bad juju.
But they're breaking that. They got the proof's in the pudding. You got to win the game or more. But if you ask for it,
that's why they said that. Like, you're gonna wear these.
Okay.
You can't fucking lose because you're not wearing the surrender whites. Now, what I do like is that Matt Rhule and PJ Fleck have spoken, and they're both going to be doing their breast cancer awareness game tomorrow. So if you haven't seen it yet, go to any of the Husker football social media. They put up a really cool video of all of their custom cleats for tomorrow, and they are really, really cool.
And it's, we kid around a lot. Breast cancer awareness is very important. If you have
that yearly mammogram, it's my favorite.
If you have a mom, a sister, a wife, a daughter, it's important because it's definitely something that's taken a lot of women too soon, too early in a painful way. So please support.
Yeah, for sure. I have a lot of friends that are survivors, and I'm so glad that they're here with me today. Shout out Ashley Brem, my sorority sister, LIOB.
It's important.
And several others. So yeah, I think it's really, really cool that the custom cleats are really cool. On the back of the cleat is the ribbon, but it's also the name of the person that they're playing for.
I love that.
And they were all custom hand painted. It's just really, really cool. So I do like that both teams are doing that tomorrow. I don't like that we're going in the surrender whites. I don't like that.
You know, if they ask for it, then then produce.
Yeah. Produce. I mean, spread wise,
7.5.
7.5.
In favor of us.
And Nebraska, 6.5. Yeah.
And that's changed.
That's changed.
Within
an hour.
That's within the hour. It's changed. It was 7.5.
It was 7.5.
So
75% win on the line. Quarterback to quarterback, yard wise, he's their quarterback, Lindsey. He's thrown 3 INTs, 9 touchdowns on the season versus Rhule's 16 touchdowns and the 5 INTs, which really...
Is he a runner? Does this kid have any stats running?
Passing yard. Hold on. Completion percentage. I mean, even just completion percent, 57%.
That's manageable. Mm-hmm. We can get... You put pressure on him, that percentage goes down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It will be interesting.
All the way around. There are 2 losses one to Cal, which is really interesting, and Penn State. They didn't have much of a win over Rutgers, so it'll be an interesting game. I think our weapons offensively, their biggest running back, he's got 48 carries for 1 touchdown, 225 yards. Versus Emmett Johnson's 650 yards.
Well, he had 184 last week.
185 carries and 7 touchdowns. Like, workhorse. And then you add an Isaiah Hunter in that as a receiver.
Danke, Lindemeyer.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really, really good. Weather-wise looks good. It's a Friday night. It's going to be in the lights. So it's the biggest thing is...
Don't let the what's the word?
The atmosphere?
Yes, overwhelm you.
Yeah, and that's my biggest thing is it's going to be a night game, so their student section is going to be fired up. But also, there's a lot. I mean, Minnesota is an easy travel from Nebraska, so I expect Nebraskans are going to show up to that.
Oh, yeah.
I like the matchup. I like the spread of where they've got it.
We should be able to roll over them.
Yeah.
But paper to real world, we both
doesn't necessarily. We always find a way to Nebraska the situation. So if we could not fucking Nebraska the situation tomorrow, I would really fucking appreciate that.
Agreed.
That would be really fucking great.
Agreed.
Especially since, what's another good one that I could throw out at PJ Fleck? What's a good one?
I heard he's a slumlord.
Like legitimately, or you're just trying to make a joke? Okay, I was like.
I'm just making shit up. I'm sure you're not a slumlord, PJ Fleck.
Well, that's why I'm like, he looks all slick, but PJ Fleck probably still uses a flip phone. So
he's got the brick.
Gross. He's got buttons. He still types in on buttons, having to figure out the letters.
Have you ever seen was Chris Rock the joke where he goes, the rotary phone? He goes, da-da-da-da-da, 1. Oh, I messed up. I gotta hit. Da-da-da-da-da, 2.
That's what I'm saying. A guy that... Oh, perfect one. PJ Fleck likes his steak well done. That's what I'm going to say.
To me, that's the ultimate.
That's the ultimate.
That is the ultimate insult.
That's the ultimate insult from Nebraskan. All right. That's our preview tomorrow, but what's your prediction?
When I hear those stats, I want to say 24-7. But it might be 24-21.
I hate that. I hate that in every fiber of my being. I hate that.
Our offense is fantastic. We could, especially from what it sounds like, we could score a lot of points.
We could. I mean, and we still have that pass defense if they're firing on all cylinders. Yeah. So, I mean, I see it. I'm with you. I like 33-24.
Okay. 2-score game. I like it.
2-score-ish, yeah.
I like it.
All right. Parting shots. Offensively. It's so hard because you have Rheola's INTs in there. I feel like I feel like we have been all over the place with this fucking show.
I say B+, and this is why I give the plus.
So much to talk about.
This team really is pretty good offensively. I say B+. But take out the 3 INTs, which is a big take out, but they got it done. They came back last. I say B+.
All right, I'm gonna go B-.
I buy that. Offense, C. Average.
Wait, you just said offensive.
No, excuse me, defense.
Defense, okay, C. Yeah, I'd go C.
Special teams, though.
Special teams, though.
That run back, man, he looked like he was going to make it.
I'm a solid B+ on that.
I'd say A.
Well, did we miss one?
No.
Did Cunanan miss one?
No, we didn't.
We didn't go for one. Okay, I was thinking about Cunanan's from the week before. So yeah, I'm a B+ on that.
And our guy, who's the punter? I always forget his name.
Archie Wilson.
That kid is just good.
He's so good. I love him so much. He's so cool.
Coaching. Holgerson, whether it's Holgerson's call or Rhule's call, you gotta get the fucking points.
You gotta. It bothers me that we've done this 3 weeks in a row now.
We gotta get
that
the
we're
points.
not taking the points.
No, get the points.
What have we not learned from that? And that really bothers me from a coaching standpoint that we're still fucking doing that.
Get the points.
I get that you want to go for 7, but you guys are not confident in that offensive line yet, and your 4th downs are not working.
Agreed.
Take the points. You have more confidence in your place kicker. Fucking take the points.
If we're not converting on 4th and 1.
Take the points. Put Cunanan up. That is way more probable than going forward on 4th and short.
4th and 4. Well, we weren't making it work on 4th and 1. Would you say that one was 4th and 3, 4th and 4?
Yeah.
We're not. It's get the points.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, coaching wise,
C.
C-.
Yeah.
I appreciate their resilience in keeping the team in it. I love that Ja'Cory Barney had that massive fire-up speech at halftime. I don't think it necessarily translated to a whole lot in the 3rd quarter. Now, 4th quarter was a different story. But the biggest takeaway that I want to say from that game is resilience. That's it. To me, that's the word of the day. Yep. Like Sesame Street, the word of the day or the letter of the day. The word of the day is resilience.
Agreed.
So, anyway. All right, well, that is our wrap-up for this week. Make sure, again, you guys, to like and subscribe. We need every single one of you to love us.
Yes.
Because that's how we do this, is because you love us.
Fucking lovable.
All right, Chupacabra.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
I'm gonna get you something for Christmas because we are Christmas people. We are big Christmas people. Like, is it time? I don't give a shit about Halloween. Like, I'm ready for Christmas. I'm going to get you something Chupacabra for Christmas.
Last year, Star 104.5 started playing Christmas music.
Before Thanksgiving.
On the 1st.
I know.
November 1st.
I know, and I started playing it for Easton, and he got so pissed. He was so mad.
I played all the time. I played it in July.
I know you do.
I love it.
So, anyway. All right, that's our show for this week. We will catch you guys for a live wrap-up tomorrow after the game. Otherwise, we will see you here next week. Make sure to watch the show. It comes out tomorrow in the morning, 10 a.m.
Away game tomorrow, home game next weekend.
Yeah. Whew. USC, and it's going to be a blackout. It's going to be a good one. So we will catch you guys then. Thank you, as always, for joining us. I'm Kelly Cones-Wazorek.
Cisco.
BRGR Live.
Woo!
Deuces.